I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't think this drama could be possible in this realm of reality. I'm freaking taking this in like it's some sort of alien invasion. I didn't think this level of drama was possible between these three individuals. Maybe two of them I get, but holy crap. The things that happened over the past couple of days escalated more higher than your crackhead uncle. And that says a lot. I'm just kidding, it's satire, don't cancel me. I honestly don't even know where to start because in reality, there isn't even a freaking beginning. There's absolutely no freaking reason for this to be a thing. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe because this drama doesn't even freaking make sense. I've been completely radio silent on this up until I did the podcast with my buddy Dusty, Pokedama, Official, Dark TV, Opossum Bud.
What's up, Guy Fieri's Nipples Virgin Gang? Today's CGC crack slab of the day is Marnie.
Papa loves you.
Vision, and even Pokevault was there too.
Happy Sean's Day.
And I finally came up to the conclusion that this drama has to be the most useless drama that ever was in the Pokemon community ever. And that's saying a lot coming from me. So what exactly happened? What started this whole drama that blew out of proportion? Well, I'm gonna keep it brief, but this is pretty much what happened. A person named PTCG Radio covered staff promo cards in his video. Something to note on is that Pokemon said they stopped making staff promo cards over a year ago. And Ross, PTCG Radio, stated that these were indeed real, they weren't fake or stolen. Then Rattle Pokemon made a video saying that he was dumb for thinking these were real, and that he was lazy for not digging into any more information. Obviously, PTCG Radio just covered the promo cards. He wasn't affiliated in the acquisition of the supposedly stolen cards or etc. Ross then responds to his video and says, I quote, "Just message Rattle Pokemon to inform him he has 1 hour to remove the video. I'm bored of this. I want the defamatory video removed. I am reporting it for defamation, and given I can prove his statements are untrue, it should be very, very easy." Rattle didn't take this lightly and made a second video regarding the situation. This video went through some news that occurred in the past day, and it turned out a lot of people messaged Rattle saying that the cards were in fact real, and that many game stores have received them and even given email confirmation from Pokemon themselves. And instead of quote-unquote apologizing per se, the whole 1 hour and 20-minute video was just giving information that everyone already knew, and blaming Ross for not being clear on his information in the first place, while simultaneously calling Ross a
Eat a fat cock in hell. You wussy. Suck a fat mother. That's it.
At the very end of the video. Now this just boggles my freaking mind, and I'll just say something. I should have a bigger bias towards Rattle because I watch him more. I've talked with him a few times, and unlike Ross, I've never had a direct conversation with him. So I'm completely unbiased in this case. And even then, I'll acknowledge that this is freaking bullcrap. Rattle was coming in with good faith to protect the community, but what he failed to realize that this didn't help no one. Calling someone lazy, dumb, and etc. for sharing a new promo card is something I never thought Rattle would even do. I would get it if PTCG Radio got hold of these cards and were promoting it, but Jesus Christ, man, he was just looking at some leaks. There's no problem here. You can talk about the cards, but Ross had nothing to do with it. You can call he was putting stolen cards to light, but even that, it's been proven wrong. Many people already stated they have received these cards from Pokemon. Now, given that, I'll say Rattle didn't know the full scope of information, so it's not his fault he didn't know. That would be the case if he acknowledged everything and decided just to leave the drama there, but sadly that's not the case here. Rattle decided he was going to share a tweet of PTCG Radio and something that he had said.
Yep, I taught 16 to 18 year olds for 13 years, and there isn't a huge difference in maturity level between 16 and 18. Not as a general rule, so it makes way more sense to set the limit at the age where people can marry, have kids, pay taxes, etc. 16 makes a lot more sense.
Now even for me, I was taken aback. Even I thought this was weird. However, this has nothing to do with the situation at hand. In my opinion, this felt like a personal jab rather than something to positively end the drama. And during all this time, fans of both communities started arguing over one another. And to be fair, during the heated drama, Ross also had his fair share of hypocritical quotes, stating,
"I know that there is a second video. This shows private correspondence which infringes my policy rights, and now that there is 2 videos that's a pattern of targeted harassment, I will be reporting it. Anyone else who wishes can do the same. That's up to you."
And then he says,
I'm not telling anyone to report or encouraging them to do so. Anyone doing so is making their own decision. I want to be extremely clear, I'm not encouraging anyone to report the video.
And then he replies to a comment on his video.
I reported it because it's a complete lie. I hope others do the same. His entire video is wrong. My video is correct.
Yes, he is being hypocritical. Although he did delete all his tweets regarding all of this includes the defamation lawsuit threats as well. In my personal belief, I think after things cool down, he realized what he said was just in the heat of the moment, and he felt guilty, so he decided to take it down. And regarding what he said about the 16 is a better age of consent, was also slightly taken out of context.
Rattle Pokemon, I'm not too sure what the purpose of the tweet screenshots you've been sharing on Instagram. For some context, the tweet was discussing the UK voting age. The UK has two main political parties, Conservatives and Labour. Labour has identified that 16 and 17-year-olds lean more towards them than the opposition, as for years now they have been pushing lowering the legal voting age. You seem to have posted the screenshot of the guy's tweets completely out of context to a point where your followers are calling this guy a pedophile. I'm not really sure what your intention is here, but as someone who follows you for Pokemon content, this isn't really remotely Pokemon related, and I feel like you're damaging your own reputation.
Okay, Jayla also created a video defending Ross, and that just made another community into the never-ending battle. He did a very well-spoken video too, and I feel like it did make a lot of sense, and I think you should check it out. Now, if I'm being honest with myself, from another person's perspective, I sound like I'm just getting myself in drama that doesn't concern me. And you're right, it doesn't at all. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't concern anyone. How this drama started and how it ends is completely stupid. This shouldn't be a problem, and as a fan of Rattle, I'm just gonna say this straight up, man, you frickin' messed up. I still like you, I'm still subscribed, but dude, you really gotta take a step back and see how much this drama has affected all three communities. As big influencers, it's their duty to do what's right for their communities, and feeding more fuel to the fire and not taking your pride away and to address this correctly isn't the right move. Seeing all the people I like going at each other's throats isn't a pleasant experience. If it were me, I would acknowledge that I messed up, I would give a formal apology, and I would go on with my life. In my opinion, this could affect your reputation a lot if you don't take action. I'm saying this because I'm actually worried about you. Do what's best for your future and acknowledge that you effed up. Now, you can do whatever you want, Rattle. In the end, you're a grown man, and you can decide for yourself what's more important to you, your pride or your dignity. It takes a strong man to fight for what he thinks is right, but it takes an even stronger man to admit that he is wrong.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化